All right, welcome back. So today we are rebuilding the Miami Heat. Like usual, we get 3 years to win a championship. Hopefully we can get it on 3 years. They were quite literally just in the finals. We're sitting at 4-4 right now. To a kind of tough start. Not gonna lie, did not expect to be 500 at this point. So this offseason has not been the kindest to the Heat. They've already lost Gabe Vincent and Max Strus, who are kind of underrated in my opinion in this game. I think they're only like 78, 79 or something like that. But outside of that, they have not done too much. I am going to try and do a Dame trade. I'm going to make sure he's not untouchable right now. I'm going to try and do it with Tyler Hero. Everything says that they don't want Tyler Hero. If I can't do it pretty quickly, then I am willing to give up Bam. Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to, but I think that's what it's going to take to get it done. But Tyler Hero's probably not going to be here. Kyle Lowry's probably not going to be here. And then Duncan Robinson's for sure gone because I'm not paying a 76 who's going to regress 19 a year. I'm just not. So we do have some moves to make. And yeah, I would expect Jamie Jaquez to get some playing time as well. I'm going to find a spot to play him. He's been really good in the summer league. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to be Jimmy Butler and then whoever's here after the Dame trade. So we're just going to get right into it. With the Dame trade, not going to waste any time. I'm willing to throw in both my first to get it done. I don't know if this is going to do it, though. Not going to lie. Yeah, we might need to come back to this. Like I said, I am willing to give up Bam, but that's just if nothing else works. I'm going to try and move Duncan, hopefully get some first to try and beef up this trade package first, and then I'll come back and try and make that trade. I'm also going to look to see what Tyler Hero can get me elsewhere, and then that could also dictate if I decide to just trade Bam, if I can get a pretty solid center here, which it doesn't look like it. So I'll still try and trade Tyler Hero, and then we will get into trading Duncan Robinson real quick. The only contract that really makes sense is Lamar Stevens. There's no value there. I can use Duncan to kind of make a trade happen, so I might use him and like Josh Richardson to try and get better trades. Here we go. Malik Monk could be an interesting fit. As well as a first round pick. I'm going to keep that in mind. That kind of looks like the best trade. Yeah, I think that'll be the trade I go with. Just because I pick up another pick, I'm willing to keep Malik Monk around. Gets Duncan off the books, and I believe Malik Monk's on a smaller contract. He is. It's expiring, but I think we should be able to get him back. I mean, this is a win-win deal for me. And I'm willing to go in and, even throw him in a trade if I need to. But I'm really hoping to get this trade done, and still no good. What if I throw in Malik Monk as well? Now we're getting into where money doesn't match, and that becomes an issue. Even throwing in Kevin Love throws it off. So, I mean, it has to be. Does it even make sense for Bam? They make too much money then. Getting Nasir Little back. This works with just like a pick. Preferably our pick. Actually, I mean, neither of those picks matter. Yeah, they still don't want to do it. Okay, we'll keep trying to make some trades. I'm going to keep trying to get Dame. That's going to be kind of the theme of this first offseason, is just getting Dame. Okay, so I'm looking at this trade. I honestly want to do this. Kyle Lowry is way older and way worse than Manuel Quickley, who's super cheap. He's on the last year's deal, but I think we can get him back in restricted free agency. And then Thomas Bryant flipped for Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier, still a decent amount of money that I can throw into a Dame deal. Or I could flip Manuel Quickley because he is younger, he is better, he's worth more. I'm willing to do this, and depending on who I end up with, whether it's Dame or whether it's whether it's Manuel Quickley or Evan Fournier, I feel fine about. Once again, gonna go back in here and see if I can get a deal done real quick. That's still not gonna be enough, I don't think. And then Jamie Jaquez, I think, is worth more. He's not. So I think I do need to go just fill out this roster in free agency, see what I can get done there. Okay, so day one of free agency, we're bringing in Kelly Oubre and Terrence Davis. Hopefully I get Mo Bamba, and then I'm also going to go get RJ Hampton real quick. Don't know if these guys will end up on the team, when it comes to, like, long term. But they are also just trade assets when it comes to, like, flipping them for picks. I mean, I would love to keep Mo Bamba around. We don't really need Kelly Oubre. He was quite literally here just to be traded. Literally, this is the longest he's going to be on the team, is just however long it takes me to find a trade. That gives me a first round pick. Like Josh Richardson in a first is perfectly fine. But we'll take Josh Richardson. I think I can get the most for Josh Richardson. Actually, matter of fact, I'm going to go back and just do the one where I have to give up a second as well. I think Jason Tate has the most value, so we'll do that. I'm not going to need that second. And then I'm going to flip Jason Tate as well for a first here real quick. And then a couple of these guys will get flipped. Okay, I honestly think this is probably the best trade package I can give them. And they're not willing to do it. I am willing to flip Bam and Tyler Hero, see if they'll do that. I don't know if they're going to do it. I really don't know. I mean, if I give up Bam and Tyler Hero, that's so much value. Just to get 6 M's back. Like, if I could get Scoot, but, like, they're not going to give up Scoot. Like, even Nurk, I guess. Yeah, like, they're not going to do it. I don't know. It's not a very realistic trade when it comes to, like, 2K. But, yeah, I mean, it was worth a shot. I will show you all the trades I made to get this done. So you did see Kyle Lowry traded Kelly Oubre for Jason Tate and a first. Flipped Evan Fournier and Mo Bamba for Naz Reid, Wendell Moore. And I flipped Wendell Moore and Jason Tate for Cody Martin and another first round pick. We have firsts. We have more than enough firsts. The roster, you know, I like Emmanuel Quickley as our point guard. Tyler Hero, I'm still going to move. I just need to find, you know, good value for him. And I'm going to probably flip Terrence Davis, and then Cody Martin's either going to be flipped or he's going to be switched positions because I want Jamie Jaskias to be the backup 3, and the power forward position needs some work. Center's fine, but yeah, I'm honestly going to give it one more try once we get to the regular season, and then after that, we're probably just going to scrap the idea. I don't like any of the value I'm getting from Tyler Hero in the trade finder. I'm going to try and flip Terrence Davis, and I'll actually flip one of these first just because I can't even fit all of them into a trade. We're going to go Walker Kessler for sure, just because it's more value that I can pack into one player. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we will go into player progression real quick, and then we'll try this once again once we get to the next season. Jimmy Butler goes down. That's fine. This is why I'm waiting, because Tyler Hero is up to an 88 now. That should make it easier. Emmanuel Quickley's up to an 82. Malik Monk's up to an 82. Walker Kessler's up to an 81. Malik Monk's actually only up to an 81. RJ Hampton's up 1. Jovic is up 1. And then Jamie Jaskias is a rookie. We'll get into the next season here. Try this trade one more time. And then after that, we're just going to move on. Okay, just because we're getting close to it being filled, I am going to start the recording back up. This is honestly what I would think is the best package I can give them that makes money work. Walker Kessler is worth more to them, but 8 million more, so I have to throw Naz Reid back in. Then they have too many people, so we'll get this guy, and they do not want to do it. So throw in some different picks that might be worth more down the road, but it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do the trade. Yeah, I mean, I can try and flip Bam for Naz Reid here, but then, ooh, now it's 2 million. Okay, there's a world that this happens. Is this an overpay? So I do have Walker Kessler. I do have Naz Reid. I can flip one of those two to get a better center. It's an overpay. I think it is. I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to throw in a third. I'm willing to do it just because this is what's gonna happen. I'm willing to do it. They are not. So no matter what, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him. So it's not gonna happen. It was worth it. I'm definitely gonna trade Tyler Hero, and then we will trade one of those 2 backup centers just to get things to work. So I'm going to go ahead and trade with the reigning champ Denver Nuggets. We're going to take Jamal Murray away from them. I honestly think this makes them a little bit worse of a team. This makes us much better, in my opinion. I can move Emmanuel Quickley over to the 2, at least I think. Yeah, he drops a little bit, but so we have Emmanuel Quickley at the 2, Jamal Murray at the 1. We can always move him back, and then we still have Bam. I do like Jamal Murray, Jimmy Butler, and Bam as my big 3, so now it's just building the rest of this roster. I don't hate this starting lineup. Walker Kessler at the 4. Realistically, would have to flip these 2 around. Naz Reid still gets minutes. Yeah, I kind of mess with this starting lineup. I mess with this rotation, actually. So I'm actually not going to make any more trades. I'm just going to leave it be. See how this team does. I'm going to put Jamie Jaskias into the G League, and then we'll just get into simming. If this team's terrible, then I'll make some more trades. Okay, it's a little bit past Christmas time, and we just lodged Jimmy Butler for 4 to 6 weeks. So now the rotation looks awful. Not gonna lie, the rotation is looking pretty bad now, but we're 28-14 if we can just hold it down till the trade deadline when he should be back. Honestly, there's been times where, I mean, we're pretty hot right now, but like we were not sub 500, but we were pretty close to 500, and we were like the 4 or 5 seed that I thought I needed to make some trades. But yeah, we're holding it down right now. As long as we're above like the 5th or 6th seed at the trade deadline, I don't plan on doing anything. So we are quite literally the 5th seed. We are right in the pack. The Celtics are crazy. Wow. I mean, we are 2 games back from the 2 seed. Honestly, I think we can make a couple trades to make that push. As much as I like this Walker Kessler Bam starting 1-2, I might just need a power forward. I'm gonna look to see if I can flip Naz Reid and some picks for a starting power forward. I'm just gonna look to see if I can find some teams selling real quick. The Bucks are selling. There is a long shot world that I can snag Giannis, I think. Yeah, okay. Wasn't gonna happen. It was interesting though that they're selling. DeMar's probably a little bit more realistic. Him at the 4. I don't know how I feel about that though. It's worth, if it's like cheap, it's worth looking at. So I will just go in. Like if I can snag him for 28 M's, if I can snag him for like Naz Reid and Malik Monk straight up, throwing a pick. I don't think this is too much of a repay. DeMar's gonna regress, but I can always just flip him in the offseason. I am kind of in a win now mode. It just, I lose those 2 bigs playing together, which, I mean, I'm not against, just because then I can play them both to their natural position. But they've been pretty solid, I would think, together. Yeah, I mean, they've been, just between the 2 of them, they're putting up 3.5 blocks a game. So I don't necessarily want to take away the production, but I mean, I'm willing to do this trade if they are willing to do the trade. I don't think that hurts us too much. Yeah, they want to start DeMar. So because Jimmy's hurt right now, we'll go here, and then we'll figure out once Jimmy gets back. Manuel quickly might become our 6th man. I'll play Jimmy at the 2, DeMar at the 3. Probably won't mess with their positions, but that's what we'll roll with. And yeah, well, let's just keep rolling till Jimmy gets healthy. We're about a week or 2 out. Jimmy's back, so I'm going to run Jamal Murray, Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, Walker Kessler, Bam Adebayo. I'm actually going to flip these 2 because Bam is only 6'9". Made a 10-man rotation to give Jovic some garbage time-ish, I guess. He's still getting 12 minutes a night, so not bad. And we're holding it down. We're still a 5 seed, but, I mean, it's so packed. We go on a little win streak, and, like, I mean, we won 2 games already up to 4th. All right, Jason Tatum, MVP. The Celtics were insane at the break. I'm assuming they're still pretty good. Yeah, I mean, 65-17 for them. Wemby Rookie of the Year, Jalen Duren 6th Man of the Year, Giannis DPOY, Tyler Hero Most Improved Player on the Nuggets. Yeah, I would say so. I don't even know if the Nuggets are good or not. I would assume so. And then we already saw Joe Mazzulla Coach of the Year. I would also assume that, yep, there's Bam on the 2nd team. Okay. I was not expecting to see Bam first on the 2nd team. And he is our only All-NBA player. I figured I'd see, I guess Jimmy was hurt for a decent amount of time, but he is on the defensive 1st team, and then Bam is on the defensive 2nd team. Kind of surprised not to see Walker Kessler here, considering he was averaging, like, I guess Miles Turner was averaging 3 blocks a game as well. And then I don't even think we had any rookies. No, we did not. So we finished as the 4 seed, just kind of keeping track of where Tyler Hero ended up, 10th seed. So we're in a much better spot. 2 games back from the Cavs, 4 back from the Knicks, and then way back from the Celtics. Don't know if we beat the Celtics this year. I believe we are healthy right now. RJ Hampton is cold, but outside of that, yes, we are healthy. Gonna kind of shorten the rotation down to 9, and then we will take a look at the stats before we get into this playoff series against Philly here. And Jamal Murray at 20 points per game. A little bit down, but whatever. I guess when I build these teams, everybody's stats usually go down a little bit. Like Jimmy Butler's stats are down a little bit. DeMar's, he's going to regress here. Going to bring him back. His contract is in the last year of his deal. I'm going to bring him back and just trade him instantly. If we don't win this year, we'll just find a different 3 or 2, whatever. Doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, I mean, Bam played well. He was on All-NBA 2nd team. Manuel quickly did get hurt for a little bit there, and then went to a smaller role. Still had improved numbers, though. And then, yeah, there's a look at the rest of the stats. So we will get in to this first round against Philly, and they traded for Draymond and I believe Gary Payton also. So this team's actually better than just straight up normal Philly. We take game 1, they take game 2, they take game 3 and game 4, and that's not wraps. That's wraps. Okay, I figured when we went down 3-1, we weren't gonna win. But yeah, Boston's just insane for the first couple of years. Okay, did not mean to force Boston the game. I just want to get out of the playoffs. They won the game 1 anyways. A little disappointing we didn't get out of the first round. It is what it is. Let's go on to year 2 here. And so big thing, I believe Emmanuel Quickly's restricted, and then we need to re-sign DeMar. DeMar's got to come back. Quickly's got to come back. Walker Kessler's got to come back. And yeah, the rest of this bench, I didn't even know we had Trey Man. The computer must have picked him up. We don't have a pick. Okay. So I'm not worried about the draft. We'll hop into it just to see. All right, so the Warriors are going to be insane. If this dude's half decent, the Warriors are just going to be insane. 84 overall center, 19. Ridiculous. So yeah, Walker Kessler's coming back. I'll just bring back all these guys. Easier to do it that way. And Emmanuel Quickly, obviously, he's coming back regardless. And we're going to go get DeMar real quick, who actually has some interest, so we might need to overpay, which is fine because he will not be on our team. But yeah, we're just going to make sure that we lock him up long term here, and then we'll hold on to Emmanuel Quickly. Just wait for him to get a deal. He hasn't gotten a deal yet, but we're going to just go ahead, flip DeMar while we wait. We're going to go ahead and flip DeMar for Lauri Markkanen. Lauri might regress, but there's no way he regresses as bad as DeMar. DeMar's going to be like an 81, 82. I would expect Lauri to be an 84 at the worst. I don't even know if he regresses yet. And then Oche for RJ Hampton. Oche's better, and he's definitely going to progress. RJ's also going to progress, but I'm willing to move on from him. So I do like that deal for us. And it kind of opens up a way for us to get Jamie into the rotation. Probably going to flip Cody Martin as well here. Or 2. We're going to get 2 for him. Perfect. And so his brother's probably a little upset. So, I mean, I might just trade his brother as well. What did he put up for us? At 5. Yeah, I'll go get Jovic sometime because he's cheaper. And then, obviously, you can never have too many picks. Do we need a backup center? Just going to look for rebounding here. Valanciunas is insane, but we do have to kind of compete for him. We are going to get him, and then we'll get rid of these 2 trade exceptions. Can somebody just sign Emmanuel Quickly real quick? Try to go to the Hawks. We're obviously going to bring him back. So I believe that's it for this off season. I might make Emmanuel Quickly my backup point guard. I will do that, and then I don't really need Trey Man. So, you know, just looking at top two at each position. We're sitting there pretty solid. Hopefully the game isn't dumb and tries to start Valanciunas. Looking at player progression, Jimmy Butler goes down 2. These 3 don't move at all. Lauri Markkanen regresses just a hair. Emmanuel Quickly gets a little bit better. Walker Kessler gets a little bit better. Oche gets a little bit better. Trey Man gets way better. And Valanciunas goes down just a little bit. All in all, not bad. I am curious, though. I don't remember where I sent DeMar. I'm going to have to look at it in the regular season. Send him to the Jazz. Like I said, he ended up being an 83. This team is awful. I don't even know how that would work. Yeah, I like the Lauri Markkanen fit a little bit better. Make it an 11-man rotation just to get Jamie some minutes here. And yeah, I might flip Valanciunas and Trey Man in like a first for a better backup small forward because we don't have one except for Jamie, or just a better backup player. We don't really need a guard. But I'm going to flip these 2 real quick, just see what I can get. Okay, this might work. Jalen Duren might end up being my starter if this goes through. It does go through. Yeah, they want to start Jalen Duren, who's also a pretty solid shot blocker, so I'm not against it. And then that allows me to put it back to a 10-man rotation. And yeah, I mean, just got a better upgrade. I mean, Walker Kessler as my backup center. Honestly, I am going to start him, but I'll play Jalen Duren a little bit more. Better team than we had last year, so happy to get right into simming. Okay, we're at Christmas time, and this team is absolutely insane. We've been dealing with a couple injuries. You just saw we lost our 3rd game. They got to be back by now. If this would pause, thank you. Yeah, they're back. So we lost these 2 for like 2 to 4 weeks, but we're on an absolute tear. I know this team's better, but it's not that much better. And just to show you, nothing's forced wind. I don't know if there's a way to see it on like past games just to prove it, but we are on an absolute tear right now. I love that the game's just slow now, as I'm just trying to talk while this sims. But I mean, we're going into the new year, still single-digit losses. I would hope at the trade deadline. No reason to stop. I will extend some contracts, but outside of that, you will see me at the end of the season, or if we have like a major injury. Whoa. Okay. I was playing Golf Clash on my phone. So by the way, I need to finish this hole. Jamal Murray MVP. Like, I was completely zoned out. I have no clue how he finished. I don't think I've ever seen this in 2K. I don't even really know what to say because these numbers are ridiculously low. Scoring's not down. I'll take it. Whatever. 84 overall dude is insane. Jalen Duren, 6th man of the year. Okay, this we have to have finished with like 10 losses or something. Like, I swear, it has to be close, right? Jaren Jackson Jr., DPOY, Keon Johnson, most improved. I'm gonna guess we broke double digits, right? There's no way we finished single digits. Exactly 72 and 10. Okay, 80, 98 overall, 98 defense, 97 offense. Give me that executive of the year, please. So we're gonna have Jamal on the first team. Nobody else on the second or third team. That's straight disrespectful. I would assume 1 seed by far. Okay, let me finish this auto golf. All right, now we're locked in. We'll take a look at the stats here. It was the Jamal Murray show. Oh my, Jalen Duren was my second leading scorer. Jimmy Butler fell off the map scoring wise. Okay, all right. So I just made 2 trades that whatever. Would not have expected those two to be like. Would not have expected those two to be like the guy. Bradley Beal's on the Magic. I don't know why, but these saves just seem so cooked lately. But game 1's a win. Game 2's a win. Game 3's a win. With the clean sweep, taking on the Cavs, who used to be insane, but now it seems like they don't really do that much. They still have the same like big 3, big 4 with Max Strus. They have one of our guys. They take game 1. Okay. Can't scare me like that, 2K. We're playing Boston, the 3 seed. Were they finals champions? I don't remember now. Markelle Fultz. Outside that, they have like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. But yeah, I mean, it's the Celtics. Split 1-2, 2-2, 3-2. Let's go. Okay. Every time it freezes like that, I get a little worried. Jamal Murray, Finals MVP of the Eastern Conference. We're going to be playing the Suns. Still have KD, still have Devin Booker, still have DeAndre Ayton, who's down at 84, which is weird. We're up 2-0. Make it 2-1. Make it 3-1. Make it 3-2. Okay. Simcast. Here we go. We cannot sell this, right? There's no way we sell this. They're storming back. This is a low-scoring game. I didn't even realize it was the 4th quarter yet. Okay, we're up 14. Should be it, I would think. Would assume this is it. They're okay, down 10 with like 30 seconds left. They don't have T-Mac, so we win by 11. 4-3, or 5-4, whatever we are. I don't even know. Back above 500. Jalen Duren at 83 overall wins Finals MVP. I don't even know. That was like the greatest trade ever. I just got a Finals MVP for, where is it? Where's the trade? I got a Finals MVP for Jonas Valanciunas, Trey Mann, and a first. Like, that's insane if you really think about that. Like, Jonas Valanciunas is like at his peak is nowhere near worth Finals MVP. But especially at his age now. Just a ridiculous trade that somehow worked. But yeah, a win is a win, honestly. Jamal Murray MVP is just crazy. I mean, I already know somebody's going to say it's rigged. Was playing a game on my phone. Like, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, you can say it's rigged. It's not. If it was rigged, I wouldn't be 5-4. Next one's the Hornets. Ooh, LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller. Okay, that'll be a fun one. But yeah, outside of that, I'm out. Peace.